I think Parallel has the best happy hour in the entire Northern Virginia, if not the entire state. Virginia is for Grubbers. We are back again with another Old Fashioned Friday, and this week we are coming to you from Ashburn, Virginia, Loudoun County, and this week we are at Parallel Wine and Whiskey Bar. Now, I've said this before on many of OFFs. If you have the name whiskey, bourbon, whatever it is in your name, the OF should be dope and the whiskey selection should be dope. Before we even jump into the Old Fashioned review, this place has over 300 whiskeys. 300. Not only do they have over 300 whiskeys, but it's called the Wine and Whiskey Bar. They have over 60 wines by the glass. They have over 150 bottles of wine that you can get by the bottle. So as far as putting wine and whiskey in their name and then holding up to that, I think it's fair to say they're good. You guys know how this works. It's 0 to 3 on appearance, first sip, overall taste, and 0 to 1 on overall ambiance. I'm gonna do the ambiance first. I've been to Parallel plenty of times. One of my favorite restaurants in Northern Virginia, if not the entire state, because of the wine and whiskey selection, but not only that, because of their happy hour. I'm gonna get into their happy hour once we get into this taste. Believe me, you're gonna wanna wait around for the happy hour info. I think they have the best happy hour in the entire Loudoun County, again, if not the entire state. As far as ambiance is concerned, again, there's a beautiful inside, 300 plus whiskeys. They got an outdoor section right here is where I'm at right now. They also have a patio, little waterfall vibe going on there where they have music, live music, 3 nights a week, which is beautiful. You can sit outside, listen to some music, drink some whiskey, drink some wine, have a good time. That rhymed. Here we go. There's also another restaurant directly across from here that they also own. They're actually not open on Mondays or Tuesdays. I'm actually shooting this on a Tuesday, so they're actually not open, but double the space. And you can just walk from here to there if you want to go back and forth. It is what it is. So as far as overall ambiance, full one, again, one of my favorite restaurants in the entire state. Also one of the best happy hours. We'll get into the happy hour, but let's get into this appearance. Single cube, clarified ice, giant glass, orange peel, Luxardo cherry. Pretty much anything and everything that we're looking for in an OF. This is what I'm preaching about every single week. Clarified ice, big glass. You got a Luxardo cherry, it's a bonus. I'm gonna go 3.0 and then here we go on first sip. It's insanity. Insanity. They're using a Rittenhouse rye whiskey, orange bitters, Demerara, which is basically simple syrup, orange twist, and a Luxardo cherry. I will say, I've had an OF with Rittenhouse rye before I think we were in Roanoke, Virginia. And I remember that one being incredibly spicy, which I think Rittenhouse can be. So on the first actual sip, when it first hits your tongue, you definitely notice the spiciness, but going down, 0 spiciness, 0 burn, incredibly smooth. The balance of it is wild. Like, again, at first you think it's gonna be spicy and then you go and then it's like, wait, there's no spice there. Like, what just happened? So I think the balance of the ingredients is just on par. I'm gonna go 295. We'll get into this overall. Consistent, same. It's important to note, they not only have this Old Fashioned on their menu, but they also have this Old Fashioned on their menu. Let's see if we can focus on that. This is the Maple Old Fashioned, comes with a giant slice of bacon. They use a Maple Knob Creek. This used to be my go-to when I came here. I'm a big fan of this one, but since I've had this a million times, I wanted to try their classic. Either way, as far as this goes, I can tell you this is off to a great start, so I highly recommend this, but you can't go wrong with this. With that said, do not drink a ton of these, because I've done that before, where I'm like, dude, these are the best Old Fashions ever. Like, they're incredibly sweet, they're easy to go down, but the amount of sugar in the maple bourbon is a lot higher than the regular bourbon. Worst hangover, one of the worst hangovers I've ever had in my life, but this is insane. This is 12 bucks, this is 14 bucks. Just easy to drink and smooth. I don't care if you don't like bourbon or you don't like Old Fashions, come here and try this one. And if you're like, oh, that's too spicy, which I would be incredibly shocked if you actually think that, go with the maple one. It's gonna be a little bit sweeter and you get a piece of bacon on the side. Can't really lose with that. Let's talk about this happy hour. I think Parallel has the best happy hour in the entire Northern Virginia, if not the entire state. However, if you own a restaurant, work at a restaurant, or you've been to another restaurant that has a better happy hour than this, DM me, leave a comment, let me know, because I wanna go check out their happy hour. With that that said, it's gonna be hard to beat this one. So from 4 to 6 every day, they have happy hour, and there are 8 different appetizers that you can order off of their appetizers. Like these are regular appetizers that you can normally order for only $6. That includes kale chips, the Parmesan duck fat fries, and by the way, if you come here, you have to get the duck fat fries, grilled romaine, Cajun fried pickles, chicken and waffle minis, barbecue pulled pork sliders. They have 10 different kinds of wine on the happy hour, $6 each, 6 different kinds of beers, again, $6 each, and then 5 different cocktails on the happy hour menu, again, $6 each, unless you choose to get the old fashioned, it's gonna be $9. Oh, here comes the food, beautiful. Sweet, that's on time. Thank you. And as we're talking about the happy hour, here we go. Like duck fat fries, again, must, 100% have to get the duck fat fries. Parmesan melted on top of there. Kale chips, because I'm trying to be healthy. I know people are like, I don't care about kale chips. Listen to me, eat one of these kale chips, bomb. You know what I'm saying? I don't even care if you don't like kale. That's nuts. Last but not least, look at this, $6, $6. Chicken and waffles. Those are massive pieces of chicken right there, brother. We're talking about massive pieces of fried chicken on top of waffles right there. Syrup on top, $6. But it gets better. That's from 4 to 6. If you come here from 3 to 4, they have what's called crazy hour. Everything I just listed, including all of these apps, all the beers and wine, $4. 8 different appetizers for $4, 10 different wines for $4, 6 different beers for $4, 5 different cocktails. And again, these aren't like mini portions. $4 from 3 to 4. I'm just saying, if there's a happy hour out there in Virginia, I don't care if it's Northern Virginia, Southern Virginia, wherever it is, that's better than that, DM me about it, let me know. Here we go, overall. Gotta do the Luxardo. Parallel's actually the first place I've ever had a Luxardo cherry at. That's a fun fact. And that's when I was like, I'm hooked on Luxardo cherries. Gonna stick to the same, 2.95. I think that's a 9.9. So here you go, 9.9 on the regular old fashioned. I'm not gonna drink this one because I can't drink 2 back to back, and I film these in like 10 minutes or less. However, this is probably remotely close to a 9.9. $4 appetizers because I came between 3 and 4. Ashburn, Virginia, Parallel Wine and Whiskey Bar, 300 whiskeys, 150 wines. What are we doing? This is insanity. 9.9. Virginia is for Grubbers. Cheers, guys.